भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, काले गोरे का भेद नहीं, हर दिल से हमारा नाता है। कुछ और न आता हो हमको, हमें प्यार निभाना आता है। जिसे मान चुकी सारी दुनिया हो, जिसे मान चुकी सारी दुनिया, मैं बात वही दोहराता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा। किसी ने देश तो क्या, हमने तो दिलों को जीता है। जहाँ राम अभी तक है नर में, नारी में अभी तक सीता है। इतने पावन हैं लोग जहाँ, इतने पावन हैं लोग जहाँ, मैं नित नित शीश झुकाता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। नदियों को भी जहाँ माता कह के बुलाते हैं। कितना आदर इंसान तो क्या, पत्थर भी पूजे जाते हैं। उस धरती पे मैंने जन्म लिया हो, उस धरती पे मैंने जन्म लिया, ये सोच के मैं इतराता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा।
मातृभूमि ने हमें बुलाया है, अब जाना होगा। मातृभूमि ने हमें बुलाया है, अब जाना होगा। जंजीरों में कैद है वो, उसे छुड़ाना होगा। अब न सहेंगे हम गैरों की गुलामियां। देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो। देश मांगता है कुर्बानियां, देश मांगता है कुर्बानियां। देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो। देश मांगता है कुर्बानियां, देश मांगता है कुर्बानियां। कानू परदेसा विच रोलिए जवानियां।
देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो।
अपने हाथों से हम लिखेंगे अपनी तकदीरें, अपने हाथों से हम लिखेंगे अपनी तकदीरें। हमें बदलनी होंगी इन हाथों की सभी लकीरें। चक ले बंदूका बैजा टूट के ओ हानियां।
देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो।
देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो। देश मांगता है कुर्बानियां, देश मांगता है कुर्बानियां।
देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो।
अपने हाथों से हम लिखेंगे अपनी तकदीरें। अपने हाथों से हम लिखेंगे अपनी तकदीरें, अपने हाथों से हम लिखेंगे अपनी तकदीरें। हमें बदलनी होंगी इन हाथों की सभी लकीरें। चक ले बंदूका बैजा टूट के ओ हानियां।
देश नु चलो,
कहानियां।
देश नु चलो, देश नु चलो।
जय भारत माता की जय, 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 भारत माता की जय। वंदे वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे।
हिंदुस्तान की कसम, हिंदुस्तान की कसम, हिंदुस्तान की कसम, न झुकेगा सर वतन का हर जवान की कसम, न झुकेगा सर वतन का हर जवान की कसम। हिंदुस्तान की कसम, हो हिंदुस्तान की कसम। जिन्हें प्यार है वतन से वो जान से खेलते हैं, ख्वाबों से खेलते हैं, अरमां से खेलते हैं। मिले राह में जो तूफान, तूफान से खेलते हैं। है इसी में शान अपनी, इसी शान की कसम, न झुकेगा सर वतन का हर जवान की कसम। हिंदुस्तान की कसम, हो हिंदुस्तान की कसम। जितना घायल उतना मगन रहेगा, दुनिया को याद अपना ये बात बन रहेगा। लहराएगा तिरंगा जब तक गगन रहेगा, ये निशान है हमारा, इस निशान की कसम। ये निशान है हमारा, इस निशान की कसम। हिंदुस्तान की कसम, हिंदुस्तान की कसम, न झुकेगा सर वतन का हर जवान की कसम। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता डेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जय भारत, जय भारत, जय भारत, जय भारत।
हर करम अपना करेंगे, आजादी का दिवस है कि आप आए तो ये विश्वास हुआ। कितना प्यार है और जज्बा है आप सबके अंदर देश के लिए। अरे ये बारिश हुई भी तो क्या हुआ। वेरी गुड, आप सब हमारा साथ दे रहे हैं, ऐसे साथ देते रहेंगे। थैंक यू।
And thanks to the India-Canada organization, this is the 4th annual Parade in the Park event, which really allows us to joyfully promote our diverse culture and to celebrate this auspicious occasion, India's Independence Day. Jai Hind!
जय हिंद।
Jai Hind!
साउंड ही नहीं ठीक है यार
Your Excellency, Honorable Jackson Kani, Honorable Stephen John, Honorable Ajit Chadari, Your Worship, Graf Kamble, Madam Groth, ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to welcome you to the 4th India Day Parade, Unity Day Parade. From the eastern shore to the western shore of the Canada, this is the only parade which celebrates the Independence Day of India with a unique theme, unity of all ethnic and all the nations, which is the philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. This philosophy influenced great leaders like Nelson Mandela and Luther King. It helped to liberate many nations. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 years ago, India-Canada organization started this parade, and we got inspiration from Uncle Bhandari ji, and with now we got the 2 great advisors, Mr. Swaj Khanna and Mr. D.P. Verma. We are humble but proud to say that our parade has been led by Prime Ministers of Canada. It was first led by our former Prime Minister, Honorable Paul Martin, and the last parade was graced by our President Prime Minister, Right Honorable Stephen Harper. Now you can judge the importance of this parade. Parade also has helped us tsunami victims and victims of Kashmir aspect of Pakistan. We were the first ones to remember the Indo-Northern American martyrs who sacrificed their lives to liberate India. We help the needy students with a scholarship program. With your generosity, we will continue to do such acts. Ladies and gentlemen, we are well aware of the visa and passport problem of the refugees. Soon our organization, along with other leaders, will meet the high authorities to solve them. Your support will certainly help us in this mission. Your Excellency, thanks for gracing this occasion, even though you have many other engagements. Madam Elsie, our local MNA, has won many hearts. We are really appreciate your participation. You also support us financially. Your worship, Mayor Kamble, you may or may not come, but we know you are always with us. Thanks for your participation. Madam Brooke, you are a part of our participation family. Thanks for doing your own work wholeheartedly. At present, I have also a wonderful team who can do miracles. Our secretary, Mr. Daljeet Singh, will do justice when he gives the vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, let us applaud the celebration of our nation. India, Canada, Dosti, Zindabad, Jai Hind.
Yes, Gaurav. Next up, I'd like to kindly invite Her Excellency, Mrs. Shamla Kausik. If she could kindly join us on stage to say a few words.
जी हाँ दोस्तों, हमारे हिंदुस्तान की हाई कमिश्नर मैडम श्यामला कौशिक जी,
Mrs. Shamla Kausik, the High Commissioner of India in Canada.
you begin.
Welcome.
Welcome, madam. Welcome.
You know, as somebody was telling me, you can put men on the moon, but you can't make a mic work properly. It's a big problem. His Excellency Mr. Stephen Leon, the Honorable Mayor of Montreal, ladies and gentlemen, friends, bhaiyo bahno. Je suis vraiment très très content d'être ici avec vous ce soir, ou plutôt cet après-midi, parce que Montréal c'est une de mes villes favorites au Canada. J'aime Montréal plus que Toronto. Bien que, soyant étant diplomate, je ne le dis pas quand je suis à Toronto. I'm very glad to be here today because it is such a wonderful parade. You know, anybody can do a good parade in sunny weather. But to do such a wonderful parade when it is raining, it really takes commitment. So it shows that everybody here is not just a fair weather worker, but can stand through storm and rain and sleet and whatever and make things exactly the same as before. So I think all of you should give yourself an even bigger hand. See, today we are celebrating the 60th anniversary of the independence of India. No, it's actually the 59th anniversary, the 69th Independence Day. Now, independence of India was proclaimed at the midnight hour on August 14th to 15th, 1947. And at that time, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who was the first Prime Minister of India, addressing the joint houses of Parliament, he made a famous speech which is called his Tryst of Destiny speech. And I'd like to share with you, because many of you may not be familiar with it, I want to read a few lines from that, because it shows what he hoped that India would mean to the world and what India means to the world now, if you just bear with me. He said, long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. A moment comes, which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends and when the soul of a nation, long suppressed, finds utterance. It is fitting that at this solemn moment, we take the pledge of dedication to the service of India and her people and to the still larger cause of humanity. Now this last part of the sentence is, I think, what is important, because when India became free from British colonial rule, and this is a uniquely non-violent struggle led by Mahatma Gandhi, we saw it as important not just for India but for the whole world. Because democracy is something which is very important in itself. And the fact that India, which today is 1/6 of the world's population, is perhaps a unique example of 1/6 of the world being ruled in a completely free political democratic dispensation. This itself is important for humanity. And also, apart from stability, from integrity, from what India means, There are 2 or 3 other points that I'd like to make very briefly, because I know all of you are in the rain and it is not fair to go on speaking and make you get wet. The point is that India has solved, I think, answered the question of whether democracy and development are contradictory or not, because you must also have heard often that people say that if you want to progress fast, you must have an authoritarian system of government. Now India, the economy has been growing for the last 12 years at 7%. Last year it grew at 8.4, and the last quarter, January to March 2006, it grew at 9.3. So it has shown that it's possible for a country to be completely free and still progress. Maybe we could have progressed even faster if we had had an autocratic system, but I think we are better off this way. So the other thing is multiculturalism. You see, this is something which India and Canada share completely, which is one of our greatest common values and qualities. Now India today has the second largest Muslim population in the world, and it has practically people of any religion, from the Seventh-day Adventists to the Baha'is. You can find people of every religion, every denomination there. Our Prime Minister, our President is a Muslim. Our Prime Minister is a Sikh who represents 2%, it's a very small minority of the population. The Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army is a Sikh. And the leader of the ruling coalition, she was born a Catholic. And is only the leader of the opposition who is a Hindu. So one of our leaders said in Parliament the other day, it's only in India you can find this. So the fact that India is a truly multicultural country, a great democracy of 1 billion people, where every minority can be sure of having its place in the sun, is something which is also true of Canada, and I think that is also very important today, in a day where there is so much of unrest and so much of divisions in the world. The other thing is terrorism, because terrorism is something which is, India today is the 4th largest economy in the world, and it is also becoming a knowledge power in areas, high-tech areas such as software or biotech or other space technology, auto parts, chemicals, pharmaceuticals and so on. And it has always been my hope, ever since I came here as High Commissioner at the beginning of last year, 2005, that Canada and India should greatly expand their trade and investment relations, their cooperation in science and technology across the board. This is something which has been happening, which makes me feel very pleased. And also that Canadian companies are now beginning to take advantage of India's high-tech capabilities to improve their own global competitiveness. And this is where the future of our relationship lies, and I see a very sunny, a very promising and a very strong relationship ahead. Now the Indo-Canadian community, which is 1 million strong, and here you have all these 40,000 strong people in this beautiful city of Montreal. Now you are a very important part of this process, because you are an interface between Canada and India in every possible sphere, and we depend upon you to smoothen the progress of this relationship and also to make sure that it not only expands but also gains in depth and content. So we see you as permanent ambassadors of India and Canada. And as Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Mr. Stephen Harper said in his message of congratulations to us on this 60th Independence Day of India, there is no contradiction between being a very nationalistic and loyal citizen of Canada and at the same time being true to one's Indian heritage. So I think I wouldn't be wrong in saying that ambassadors like me come and go, but you are the ones who carry on forever. So I am most grateful. I and all my colleagues in our missions here are most grateful to you for this, and we also depend on you to keep it up, to guide us, to encourage us, to support us as we work to strengthen the bilateral relationship between Canada and India. Jai Hind! Jai Canada! Jai Canada! Bharat ki Maitri! Namaskar.
Thank you, Jean. Jai Hind, to Professor Ved Nanda, the award. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a team effort. Thank you. Congratulations.
The High Commissioner appropriately said, you and I are ambassadors of India abroad, and you and I, when we go back, are ambassadors of Canada and United States in India. That's a very important role, and for that important role, I hope that all of us are prepared to play that important role. I was just looking at how Indo-Canadians and Indian Americans in the recent past have been seen as an ideal minority. You probably recall that because of their integration into the mainstream, Indian diaspora abroad has been seen as an ideal minority. I was going to give you some names of people who have succeeded in the economic arena, in the political arena, but I won't. I would simply probably remind you that in the last week, you have seen one name, and that one name is Indra Nooyi. Both New York Times and Financial Times had on their front business page Indra Nooyi, who is presently going to be the CEO of PepsiCo. You probably recall that she is the one born in India, presently 5th chief executive in the 41-year history of PepsiCo. PepsiCo is a $33 billion in sales. It is the largest US company led by market capitalization, and that is led by a woman. She is the 11th woman running a Fortune 500 company. You probably don't know, the day that she was appointed as the CEO, some a global power sooner than later. In economic, in political, in social, cultural, in all these arenas, India has an important role to play, and my hope is that Canada, United States, India, these three major democracies, everyone who has made an effort in order to make this day a success. Thank you very much.
I was recently very much honored to know that one of us while somebody is still alive in the University of Colorado, with the collaboration of his students, has honored him by opening an Institute of Vednanda in Denver, Colorado. Vednanda is the former president of the Jurists of the World. I would like to also let you know, before I say many more things about Vednanda, in the current administration in the United States, from Condoleezza Rice to other more important ministers, they have been taught by Vednanda. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Virendra. नंदा जी, just one please, आप स्टेज पे रहिए अभी. अब मैं चाहूँगा राम जी मंदिर की तरफ से जो प्रेसिडेंट हैं, वो प्लीज स्टेज पे आएं. नंदा साहब आपको अवार्ड देना चाहते हैं, और साथ ही में मैं चाहूँगा डॉक्टर शंकर जी भी स्टेज पे आएं. डॉक्टर शंकर, तालियां तो हो जाएं. क्या बात है, जय हिंद बोलिए. That's the first grade.
And Zinabai. Congratulations.
Thank you everybody. Thank you, Mr. Nanda. Thanks a lot.
Namaste.
Namaste ji.
I'm very happy to receive this plate. One of our from our community who really worked very hard for all these years, and from Ramji Temple and from India Canada Association, we are very thankful to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. कहिए वंदे मातरम, जय हिंद, जय कनाडा. क्या बात है, आवाज और निकालिए प्लीज. जय हिंद. ये हुई ना गल.
And Jai peace. Long live peace.
Long live peace, exactly.
But now it's time for some balle balle.
बल्ले बल्ले.
Everyone knows what that means.
पंजाबियों बल्ले बल्ले.
For the Bhangra girl dance troupe.
And here they come. Balle balle.
Uh-huh.
No, we ain't done just yet.
It's a great pleasure for me
to have been with you in the parade, but I want to tell you something. I'm not the Minister of the Environment anymore, so I don't control the weather. It's not my fault. I want to say how much I agree with, je voudrais d'abord saluer Monsieur le maire, Madame la députée, mon ancienne collègue Eleni Bakopanos. I would like to say that I agree with what the High Commissioner has said. She was so right. It's a great speech she delivered. I will not comment the fact that she said that she prefers Montreal than Toronto, because I want to have a lot of support in Toronto too for the leadership of the Liberal Party. This being said, I want just to say why I agree with her. She has encouraged you, Canadians of Indian origin, to be strong Canadians and to keep your links with India. I think she's completely right. Canada needs a strong relationship with India, and you will help Canada for that, I'm sure. Last year in December, I was the chair of the Great Conference of the United Nations on Climate Change. I was trying to bring the world together, facing the worst ecological threat that humanity is facing. And India, the delegation of India, has been a great help for me. And one of the reasons why Canada and India has been able to work together so closely is because in my team of Canadians helping me to prepare this conference, you had very good Canadians of Indian origin that helped me to have a strong relationship with India. You see how much your community is helpful for Canada, helpful for India, and helpful for the world. All the challenges Canada will have to face now will be global. Terrorism is global. Climate change is global. The lack of water, we have a lot of water today, but the lack of water, desertification in the world is global. I'm campaigning for this race in the leadership of my party to bring together economic vitality, social justice, and environmental sustainability. We need to do it here in Canada and everywhere in the world. I will need your help for that. I want to conclude in telling you I'm a great friend of the Kenyans of Indian origin. Always I will be close to you, and I want to tell you happy Independence Day. Très joyeuse fête nationale pour l'Inde. Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Canada and India friendship forever!
Jai Hind! I would like to also know
Honorable Sir, you will kindly stay on stage with us.
Punjabi Association. I think Mr. Vinod Kumar is not here. Is anybody there from the organization?
Please join us. From India-Canada Organization by Honorable Stéphane Dion.
Thank you very so much.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. तो मन किया माँ, ऐ माँ तुझे सलाम, ऐ माँ तुझे सलाम, दिए हैं कितने ही शूरवीर तूने, दिए हैं कितने ही शूरवीर तूने इस धरती पे होने को कुर्बान। तू माँ है हमारी, तू माँ है हमारी, हमारा है सब कुछ तुझ पे कुर्बान। तेरा सिर ना झुकने देंगे हम भारतवासियों, तेरा सिर ना झुकने देंगे हम, चाहे मांगे हमसे जितने भी और जान। हमने तो ओढ़ा है रंग बसंती, हमने तो ओढ़ा है रंग बसंती, मौत को समझेंगे अपनी जान। दोस्तों मेरे साथ कहिए, ऐ माँ तुझे सलाम, जय हिंद, जोर से बोलिए जय हिंद, बस
Jai Hind, rain or shine.
What's next now?
What's next is some more entertainment brought to you by Des Rangila from the Hindu Mandir. So please help me welcome Des Rangila. Rangila.
देश रंगीला फ्रॉम हिंदू मंदिर पंजाबियों की बल्ले बल्ले हो जाए।
कितने लंबे हो रस्ते हो लेकिन तेरा यतन हो। आजा रे सुन ले पुकार डगरिया रहना ही रस्ते तरसते हो। तू आजा रे इस धरती का है राजा तू ये बात जान ले तू। कठिनाई से टकरा जा नहीं हार मान ले तू। मितवा सुन मितवा तुझको क्या डर है रे। ये धरती अपनी है अपना अंबर है रे। ओ मितवा सुन मितवा तुझको क्या डर है रे। धरती अपनी है अपना अंबर है। सजाने लाई है दुल्हन को फूलों के मिलेगी अब गली गली हंसेगी अब गली गली। चला दे जो तन मन वो धूप
थोड़ी सी धूल मेरी धरती की मेरे वतन की थोड़ी सी खुशबू
रंग रंग दीनी ओढ़नी पिया के 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 रंग
Very good, very good.
Shabash, Vitesh, shabash.
Rang de Basanti.
In case we didn't mention the State Bank of India,
Our special thanks to the State Bank of India. तालियां जोर से सुनाई दिया मुझको जोर से प्लीज. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
There's the spirit. There's the spirit.
And I have a new Jai Hind Montreal.
Yes.
It's now the moment where I'd like to invite our very kind mayor, Mayor Tremblay, to join us on stage.
Please give him a big hand. The Mayor of Montreal.
Now, mes chers amis, my dear friends, bonsoir, good evening, namaste. When I hear the words that were spoken before by the people that addressed you, and we hear Jai Hind, Jai Canada, Jai Quebec, and Jai Montreal, it means that we're all united. And that is what is really important, is to be united. And let me thank the organizers, the organizing committee. I think it takes a lot of courage, a lot of dedication, a lot of passion, and a will to succeed to hold an event when it's raining like this. Sometimes it's easy to say, oh, it's going to be too difficult, we're going to have a parade, there's not going to be enough people. But what's important is part of your heritage. We just saw here young performers that have worked very, very hard. So try to imagine how disappointed they would have been if they would have no ceremony tonight. So I think it's your heritage. I know as a community how much you invest in the future of your children, in education. You do everything that is humanly and financially possible to have everyone to be happy. And our distinguished professor, we're talking about education, and that's really, really important. And in that sense, I want to commend your community for all your efforts. And I think we should applaud once again the performers, these young people that are really, really showing us what India is all about. And as you know, we're part mayors, we're part of major organizations throughout the world. I had the opportunity to spend a lot of time with the mayor of Calcutta. And why are we united? We're united because we share the same values. Values of love, values of justice, and values of peace. When we talk about love, it's who is your neighbor? And that is very important. And this is why in Montreal we're a welcoming, friendly, generous, open society. Montreal is where you can really, really live your life and be happy. And in that sense, you have an important role to play. It's not always easy in Montreal. As you can see tonight, it's raining, but tomorrow there's going to be a lot of sun. They told me when I got here that when it rains, it's a good omen. So I hope it's really going to be a good omen, but we need your support to build Montreal. I think that you work very hard as individuals, as members of a family, but also as citizens of Montreal. You're a strong community, and your strong community must continue to show all Montrealers what your values are, your traditions, your religious beliefs, and as a result of that, we'll be even stronger. So that's what I call love. But there's also justice. I heard the High Commissioner talking about how India is becoming a global power. I would rather say that India is a global power because I have a lot of friends that are educated, that are business leaders, that have diplomas in electronics and whatever discipline. We're talking aerospace industry, pharmaceutical industry. And now people are looking at India and they're saying, we can succeed. Because in 1947, dedicated people lost their lives or risked their lives to build a promising future. That's your legacy. That's why we have to continue to stand tall and have every citizen, even in Montreal and throughout the world, remember that yes, love, but justice is important. And in that sense, justice is better sharing the wealth throughout the world. And finally, if we have justice, if we have love, we will have what everyone here wants, what everyone should have in the world, and it is peace. And in the moments that we were living through, namely in the Middle East, but elsewhere in the world, we must continue to show the same values. Who was the first for the tsunami, for the earthquakes? The Indian community. Once again, you stood tall and you said, we will be generous. We will share throughout the world. Representative of the city, the representative of the Quebec government, Elsie Lefebvre, and also when we saw Eleni Bacapayas and Stéphane Dion. We're united as leaders, but for all of us. Alors je veux vous dire merci beaucoup pour votre importante contribution à Montréal. Merci beaucoup d'être patient dans une température qui est plus ou moins agréable. Mais je pense qu'avec votre sourire, qu'avec le regard que je vois et surtout votre fraternité, je suis très fier d'être le maire de cette grande ville. I'm proud to be mayor of this city because the Indian community plays an important role, and United will continue to build the future that we all deserve. Thank you very much and have a nice evening.
C'est nous qui remercions pour votre vent gentil. Merci.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Rakesh Sharma. जी हाँ, Mr. Rakesh Sharma. और also I request Mr. Ajay Tandon, the Vice President of State Bank of India, to accompany on the stage, please. Mr. Ajay Tandon also from State Bank of India. Talia. Bye-bye. Hello. Hi, Mr. Welcome, please.
Thank you, Mr. Rakesh Sharma.
Thank you very much. I salute all you people. You are all very nice. We are very welcome you, and we are always with you. Please, I salute you all today. I love you all.
Namaste ji. Thank you, Mr. Rakesh Sharma. And this award presented by Mayor Gerald Tremblay to Mr. Rakesh Sharma from the India-Canada organization.
And also we are thankful to Mr. Ajay Tandon to give us his precious company on the stage. He is the Vice President of State Bank of India. Thank you, Mr. Tandon. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind. Jai Canada.
New one for you, Mayor Gerald Tremblay. Jai Hind, Mayor Gerald Tremblay, who takes a good care of our city, our beautiful city, la belle ville de Montréal.
So now, Geeta, it's your turn to call.
I'd like to call upon the stage Elsie Lefebvre, the MNA, to please join us and say a few words.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you that Madame Elsie Lefebvre, she has given her best contribution for this event. Thanks, Madam. Please welcome her. Give a big hand.
And if I may add, you're looking très jolie dans votre série. She's looking beautiful and she carries it so well, and it's not easy.
It's really not easy, but it was for me really important. Someone special, Sarah, that's working with me, working with you, that's a friend of you, went to India this summer, and she brings us those wonderful sari. And all of you, when you walk in the city, here in Parc Extension, in Montreal, in Quebec, with your beautiful dress, your beautiful sari, be proud because it's the richness of your culture. Je voudrais féliciter le comité organisateur India-Canada Organisation qui ont travaillé si fort depuis plusieurs semaines, plusieurs mois afin de vous organiser cette fête en couleurs. Today there is no sun, but the sun is in your heart. Be proud also, like the High Commissioner says, the doctor says, the mayor, and all the others, dignitaires, what you bring with you when you decide to come in Montreal, in Quebec, it's really important. Now your kids are growing, they learn a new culture that brings their whole life better. So be proud, and we said that India is powerful, but also what you are building here in Montreal is really important, and our future is in your hands. So continue to work hard in Parc Extension. I'm really proud to be your representative in the Quebec Parliament. You know that you can knock at my door and come to talk to me. I'm your friend, and it's really an honor to be with you today and to represent you in your house, in the House of the Citizen of Quebec, in the Parliament of Quebec. So have a long life to India. Jai Hind!
Jai Hind! Thank you, Madam. Excuse me, Madam. We are going to call Mr. Dr. Arvind Joshi on the stage, please.
You're looking so lovely, you can't sit down so fast.
Jai Hind!
Jai Hind!
अजी आवाज नहीं आई दोस्तों, मन से बोलिए जय हिंद। ये हुई ना बात।
I think next year Elsie will be ready for one of our Indian fashion shows. What do you say?
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite on stage Dr. Arvind Joshi.
Namaste ji.
Namaskar.
Thank you very much to everybody for first being here, and I indeed feel deeply honored that the India-Canada organization has decided to honor me with a plaque. I will do the best that I can to uphold the leadership in this community. Thank you very, very much.
Congratulations, Dr. Arvind Joshi. जी हाँ दोस्तों, Dr. Arvind Joshi is the Director General and Executive Officer of St. Mary Hospital Center, of course.
Merci encore, Elsie Lefebvre, the MNA, from the MNA, and also a special thank you to Dr. Arvind Joshi, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. खूब भालो से, ए बाबा मोशाय, आप सोचेंगे मैं ये हिंदी बोलते बोलते बंगाली कैसे बोलना शुरू हो गया? Actually, Geeta, next performance is from Bengal. That's why खूब बारिश है।
बोलो बोलो।
बारिश है भाई। तो लीजिए दोस्तों, अब आपके सामने नन्हे मुन्ने बच्चे आ रहे हैं। तालियां बजाइए। ताली का कोई मोल नहीं लगता, खुल के बजाइए। ये हुई ना बात।
A round of applause for our cute little dancers from Bangladesh.
Geeta Anjali Thakur, please be on stage. Oh, they are already. Sorry? You Geeta. क्या चाहिए इस वक्त? तालियां? Yes. हौसला बढ़ता है, हौसला. Please. Geeta Anjali Thakur. दोस्तों, Mr. Pradeep Sagar has given the scholarship award of $500 each. Give a big hand. Now I call upon secondary grade 7 Shyam Patel. Shyam Patel, and the award will be given by Mr. Zahir Fancy. I repeat the name, Shyam Patel and Deepika Sharma. The award will be given by Mr. Zahir Fancy. क्या चाहिए? तालियां. और बेटा आपका नाम क्या है? श्याम पटेल. आइए वहां पे. Deepika Sharma.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
Welcome, Mr. Zahir Fancy. I want to give him a big hand, please. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, Geeta, where were you?
Did you miss me on
A
stage?
lot.
Okay, our grade 11 scholarship goes to Aarti Patel, a $250 scholarship presented by Mrs. Bimla Batra.
This is Shyam Patel given by award by Mrs. Zahir Fancy. $250 scholarship award. तालियां होनी चाहिए. ये भी ना बात. Now, Deepika Sharma. Deepika Sharma, please go ahead. Again, by Mr. Zahir Fancy, $250 award. तालियां जरूर होनी चाहिए. क्या बात है? ये बात आई ना मजेदार. तो दोस्तों, now the grade 11.
Aarti Patel.
The grade 11 आरती पटेल. और दोस्तों मैं चाहूंगा आपको ये बताना कि ये जो अवार्ड मिल रहा है वो है मिसेस बिमला बत्रा जी, जो कि एक बहुत सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस वुमन रह चुकी हैं और बहुत ही अच्छा दिल रखती हैं, सबकी सहायता करती हैं. She is leading her life, a single life, but she is always helpful to everybody. बिमला बत्रा, क्या चाहिए? आवाज नहीं इसमें.
Thank you, congratulations to the ones.
Now, ICU, grade 3, Amber Shrivastava. Amber Shrivastava.
Here we go.
क्या बात है? ये आवाज आई ना, जरूर उनके माँ बाप होंगे.
Just like on The Price is Right. Good, so you're in grade 3?
Be here.
Are you in grade 3?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, you're receiving a scholarship from the India-Canada organization for $100. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Good job.
देखिए दोस्तों, माँ बाप कितने खुश होते हैं. तो ऐसे ही आपके बच्चे भी आएंगे स्टेज पे. आप कोऑपरेट कीजिए, तालियां बजाइए. ये भी लगा. Now I call upon Neha Verma. Neha Verma. शाबाश. दौड़ के. नेहा वर्मा, जल्दी से आ जाओ, बच्चिए आ जाओ. शाबाश. बोलो सबसे पहले जय हिंद.
Jai Hind.
जय हिंद. आप सब बोलिए जय हिंद. गुड. ये हुई ना बात. This award has been given by Mr. Rajesh Kapoor and
Mr. Surinder Kumar from ICO, India-Canada Organization.
Thank you, Vidya. Say Jai Hind again.
Jai Hind.
That's good.
Jai Hind. And moving along to grade 5, please help us welcome Neha Verma to come up on stage to receive. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Swami.
That's right. Our next scholarship receiver is grade 6 Versami Puvaru.
Yeah.
If she can
Sorry
please
for the
join us
accent.
on stage for her $100 scholarship.
Virasamy. Oh,
here he is.
आइए here. जल्दी आइए.
Looking smart in his Indian suit.
और एक बार बोल लो ना जी कि मेरा देश महान. जय हिंद. Good. क्या चाहिए? Exactly. तो बजाइए. Now the grade 4, Nitya Siddharu Chari. Very good. Come on. Shabash. That's good. Say Jai Hind. That's good. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you,
Nitya.
sir. Thank you,
Keep
Mr.
up the
Kumar.
good work.
Thank you, Mr. Kapoor.
Thank you, Ji.
Thank you,
Ji.
तो दोस्तों ये थी हमारी स्कॉलरशिप अवार्ड सेरेमनी जो अभी आपके सामने हुई है और मुझे यकीन है कि आप सबको भी उतना लुत्फ और मजा आ रहा है जैसे कि हम सबको आ रहा है तो जोर से एक बार मेरे साथ मिलके बोलिए जय हिंद। क्या बात है, क्योंकि बारिश में आप हैं, सच्ची मन मेरा भी आज बाग हो रहा है आपकी श्रद्धा को देख के। बहुत अच्छे। Now Geeta, what's next now?
Well, Bharat, we're going to call upon Honorable Jason Kenney, MP, to come upon stage and say a few words. Honorable Jason Kenney, please join us on stage.
Honorable Jason Kenney, for the speech, please.
And in the meantime, while he joins us on stage, once again, Honorable Jason Kenney. In the meantime, I will just share with you some of our sponsors. We have a lot of sponsors, and a special thank you to everyone. But to continue with our generous list, we have Trio Group, Hindu Mandir, Scotia Bank, Valcorp Incorporated, Mode Nira, KS 2005, 6425216, Canada Incorporated, that's by Dilip Shah. We have Revolution Textiles, Push Up Restaurant, C-Tech Incorporated, Kanu Import, Prince Jeweler, WWS, S. Kumar Services, Puja Enterprise, the Indian Curry House, excuse me, Lacadie Dry Cleaning, D Beauty Salon in the West Island, Dill Signs, D-Dar Transport, Dad's Bagels, and last but not least, Rajesh Kapoor. Once again, a very special thank you to our golden sponsors.
And also I would like to thank again, to State Bank of India.
State Bank of India!
State Bank of India, really, they have given their really good support for this event, you know. And again I repeat, I'm also thankful to, from the group of ATN, Asian Television Network, Mr. Shah Chandrasekhar, the President and CEO of ATN, also Jaya Chandrasekhar ji, Vice President of ATN, and also Mr. Mohanjit Singh, the representative of ATN from Montreal. Thank you. So now, as I said before, we have to welcome our honorable guest for a speech.
City Councilor Park Extension, Mary Darrows.
Yes, please give a big hand.
Mary Darrows' family.
दोस्तों अभी इवेंट खत्म नहीं हुआ है. Welcome, madam.
Χαίρετε. Τι κάνετε? Καλησπέρα σας. Και χρόνια πολλά για σένα. Παρακαλώ.
Namaste. Sat Sri Akal. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everybody. You know, they know why they kept me till the end. I'm always the last one to leave. All I can say is welcome to Park Extension. I'm very, very happy to host you once again for the parade and for this wonderful celebration in Park Extension. Nushigelo Young, the leader of the opposition, had some urgent family matters, and could not be here with you today. But I'm extremely proud to represent her, as well as Annie Sanso, our mayor of our borough, because I'm also pro-mayor. I wear many hats, but the one that I am very proud to hold is that of City Councilor Park Extension, representing the people of Park Ex at City Hall. India Canada Organization and I have been working for many months to make sure that today the entire organization will be well for you. The only thing we didn't succeed was the rain. I couldn't have the sunshine. But everybody's been telling me today that the rain is good luck. So bear with it, and I'm so proud to see so many of you still here today. That means that in your hearts, you've got the heart of sunshine, you've got the heart of India, and we're all here to celebrate India Independence Day. Congratulations to you all. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. This park is going to be a special park, you know. All our festivities are taking place here. Next Sunday, I'm doing a picnic for the families of Park Extension. You're all welcome to attend. It's going to be a lot of fun. But you know, we have the chalet here that also hosts the senior members of the Indian community in Parkex, where they come and have some leisure time and play cards and get together. And often I'm told that this is part of Little India. So, welcome once again to Parkex. Thank you so much for being here today. And to all the volunteers of India Canada Organization who worked so hard to make sure that today we are all celebrating this most special day, a big applause for them. They've been working under very difficult situations, and they've succeeded once more to have a successful parade and a successful evening of cultural activities. Congratulations, India Canada Organization. To all the sponsors that make it possible, please support them. In supporting them, you help support your cultural communities because they give so generously. Thank you once again. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Shukriya.
Efaristo.
Thank you, Madam. I want to
Efaristo Parpoli.
I also call upon from State Bank of India, Mr. Ajay Tandon, please be on the stage, and Mr. William, the Vice President of State Bank of India, Mr. Ajay Tandon, will receive a plaque from Madam. Also, I request our Chairman of Hindu Mandir, Mr. Subhash Khanna, to please be on stage. Please give a backhand. तालियां please. तो तालियों की कमी मत छोड़े कीजिए. मजा आता है जब तालियां बजाते हैं मन से. Mr. Subhash Khanna. So now,
Hi, welcome. A Kodak moment with the team from the State Bank of India, Mary Deros and Subhash Khanna.
और दिल थाम के बैठिए दोस्तों. Meanwhile, again, I'm going to call upon Mr. Paul Awasthi from Color Craft to receive a plaque from Mr. Subhash Khanna ji. Madam.
Mr. Subhash Khanna, you can't leave just yet. We need to trouble you to present one more award to Mr. Paul Awasthi. But once again, a special thanks to the State Bank of India and to Mary Deros, the City Councillor of Park Extension.
दोस्तों, पॉल अवस्थी साहब को कौन नहीं जानता? ये वो शख्सियत हैं, हर काम की हेल्प करते हैं ये. इस समय क्या होना चाहिए? तालियां. ये हुई बात. Gulati Sahab, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all three of you. And congratulations to Mr. Paul Awasthi from Color Craft. And the talent runs in the family. Also his son Rakesh, who's doing a great job with illusions. But thank you so much.
And also her daughter. Yes. Oh, she's whoa.
Oh, fantastic.
मैं चाहूँगा अवस्थी साहब अपनी बिटिया के लिए जरूर कुछ बोल रहे हैं.
She's a child photographer and she's very good. I think she's better than me right now.
Well, she's learned from the best.
उनका नाम बताइए.
Rashmi Awasthi.
Rashmi Awasthi. She's there. Stand up, please. Give her a big hand. देखिए एक पिता के अंदर कितनी एक वो है, अपनी बेटी को बुला के खुद वो देना चाहते हैं. वो कहते हैं कि मुझसे अच्छी फोटोग्राफर उनकी बेटिया है रश्मि. तो क्या होना चाहिए दोस्तों?
A family that plays together, stays together. So it's lovely to see this team effort.
सबसे पहले बोलो
जय हिंद।
बस है, दो बेटा। क्या होना चाहिए?
Beautiful.
बढ़िया।
Thank you to
Thank you,
Colorful,
Rashmi.
congratulations, and to Illusions. Cheers.
ये होता है इमोशनल टच। So Geeta, now
Butterfly, it's now time to see Niti and Lena from the group Kajrare.
oh, कजरारे कजरारे।
चाकू की नोक पर
Worldwide. Please help me welcome
Dimple
Sharma.
Talia!
Great.
गीता वो स्टेज पे आ रही हैं ऊपर अभी and I think I'm the luckiest guy now because I'm on stage with two beautiful queens Dimple Sharma and Geeta Bali.
Well, we go back in the, oh, he wants some attention too. We go back in the good old pageant days, and we're very proud of you that you placed so well in the Miss India Worldwide. And tell us a bit about your experience.
It's an amazing experience. I've met a lot of beautiful women all across Canada, very ambitious. It's a great experience.
And where was the pageant held?
It was held in Toronto.
Fantastic. And was that just recently?
Yeah, it just happened in June, actually.
Great. So that's a fresh sash right from the pageant oven. Great. Now, Dimple, we have an award to present to you, and we'd like to call upon stage Mr. Raj Kapoor and his wife, Mrs. Raj Kapoor, the president of the Hindu Mandir. And while they are coming up on stage, once again, Mr. and Mrs. Raj Kapoor, let's have a little pageant shop talk. So tell me more, how many contestants?
There were 14 contestants.
Did you have an easy question?
Oh gosh, no I didn't.
If anyone in this crowd is interested in entering the Miss India Worldwide, is there a website or phone number they can contact?
Yes, they can actually go on the website. It's missindiaworldwidecanada.com.
So if you know anyone in between the ages of
18 and 27.
And if you're as beautiful as this diva, please contact them. Pageants are always a good thing, a good experience to meet many people, to learn a lot about yourself, get to know a lot about your culture, and share your talents with parts of the world.
So Geeta, Mr. Rajesh Kapoor is now there and Mrs. Kapoor. क्या होना चाहिए?
Great.
Talia, please.
So on behalf of the India-Canada organization, Mr. and Mrs. Kapoor present this award to our beautiful Dimple Sharma.
जी हाँ.
Congratulations.
तालियां हो जाए दोस्तों. यार बार-बार क्यों बोलना पड़ता है?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great. So moving right along, we have
what?
The State Bank of India.
State Bank of India. Yes.
A special thank you once again to the State Bank of India, our other golden sponsors, Kinderville, Gaimon Travel, RS Financials, Quick Pick, and I'll get back to you with some more sponsors. Stay tuned. Next up we have from TV CH Global, Sean Shetty. Please join me on stage. And of course, how could I forget with such a beautiful name, Geeta Nartani. Now, come here, my TV pals. Now, roles have reversed. I have the microphone this time. We're used to seeing...
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. I'm used to having the mic.
That's right, and I'm sure you recognize their familiar faces from Indo-Montreal magazine. Once again, Sean Shetty and Geeta Nartani. And we'll have a few words from Sean.
Well, let me just say it's a pleasure to be here. It's wonderful to see the turnout. While the Indian community is certainly not dampened by a little bad weather, a little rain, we show up no matter what the weather. You know, I want to say that I often talk with my family in India, and in speaking with them, I get the perception that a lot of people think that if you want to find a large Indian community outside of India, you got to go to the UK, or you got to go to the US, or if they've heard of Canada, they think of Toronto or Vancouver. Well, let me just say that we have a wonderful, large, energetic, enthusiastic Indian community right here in Montreal. I think you should all give yourselves a round of applause for that. And let me say something else. The Indians in Montreal, we're not afraid of the French language, we're not afraid of the cold weather, and we're certainly not afraid of a little rain we have today. Thank you so much for showing up. Geeta?
Which one? This is what you call Geeta to the power of 2. there right now. And Geeta Baligupta will pass the microphone to Geeta Narkani. A warm welcome. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Hey, listen, I don't have a lot to say, and I'm not going to stand here and blather on, but I just wanted to say that when I heard the forecast this morning, and I knew that we had scheduled this shoot, I thought we had made a mistake, and it turns out that I was wrong.
Really worried.
I was. I admit it. I was completely wrong. You totally proved me wrong. And as a reward, you guys get to be on TV on September the 2nd. So don't forget to tune in. It's Saturday.
That's for Geeta and Sean on Indo Montreal Magazine. Thank you both.
Thank you, Sean.
See you soon. Cheers.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
ये हुई ना बात। चुनाव दोस्तों आपका ज़्यादा समय और ना लेते हुए come to the point, अब आपके सामने बंगाली ग्रुप डांस करेंगे हॉलीवुड के ऊपर, हॉलीवुड आइटम के ऊपर।
Yes, and before I forget, a special thank you to the CH Global camera crew who have accompanied Geeta.
Listen up there. For all you people in love, check out this one. Swing it, swing it. One more fairy tale. That's my baby. Yeah, come on, shake this.
come across many difficulties at various levels of departments with Indian High Commission office, municipal, provincial and federal levels. We need help as citizens of this country and not force us to go to the private consultations, which is always expensive. During my time as a representative of our community, I will be contacting the authorities to explain our problem and find reasonable solutions. And I also request and invite our community members to contact any member of Nukai, and we will try to help, and we can do whatever we can do. So we all people, we are in this country. If we are not going to unite, if we have problems, we should get together and we should try. This is our right. So we should keep in mind always to be united. Whenever there is an event, we all should support it. And we should get together and find a solution. Like immigration, job opportunities, We have lot of problems, We should get together and we should try to find a better solution. So I thank you very much, and Jai Hind, Jai Canada, Jai Quebec. Thank you very much.
इशारे क्यों समझ न पाए तू, तेरी जिद के तो आगे हमारी बिहारी में मर जावा जावा मर जावा मर जावा मर जावा मर जावा जावा मर जावा।
क्या बात है, क्या बात है। तालियां जोर से हो जाए दोस्तों। Well done, well done, well done.
Thank you, Yasmin. Great job.
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਜਦ ਤੱਕ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ प्रोग्राम में मजा नहीं आता। दोस्तों, पंजाब वो पंजाब जो भारत के दिल में बसता है। पंजाबियों की शूरवीरता की कहानी किस किस ने नहीं सुनी?
बाबा,
हम घर से कहते हैं कि हम पंजाबी भी हैं। क्यों पंजाबियों? हो जाए बल्ले बल्ले, हो जाए फिर बड़का ए हुई ना गल। लेकिन हाथ जोड़ के बेनती है, जिस प्यार नाल तुसी साडा साथ दे रहे हो ऐसे ही साथ देते रहोगे। ये प्रोग्राम सिर्फ थोड़े वास्ते है। तो दोस्तों, गीता, I must give some comment. You're looking typical Punjabi chatty. Yes. लगी ए हुई ना गल।
Thank you, Bharat Praji.
आई प्राजी हो तो चलो।
And I'm looking so lovely because I take your compliment, thank you. And that's thanks to Kangen Boutique that's located at 825 Jean Talon West. Thank you for providing me with this beautiful Jetni look.
Oh yes.
And also a special thank you to Uma Saris on Cotonage. And that's at 6270 Cotonage, who were kind enough to sponsor the beautiful Indian fabrics of many colors and many styles for the parade itself. So a big thank you to
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਨਾ ਨਵੇਂ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦੇ ਅੱਡੇ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ
ਕਿਹੜਾ ਕਰੇ ਸੀ
ਬਾਸ਼ੋ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੇਖੀ ਕੰਮ ਫੱਟਾ ਸੀ
ਉਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਫੱਟਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਛੇਤੀ ਦੱਸ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਸੀ ਅੱਜ ਮੌਤ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਸੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਖਿਆ
ਕਰਾਵੇ ਫੋਨਾ ਯਾਰ ਕਬੱਡੀ
ਫੋਨ ਫਾਨੂ ਅੱਜ ਜੱਟ ਕੱਲਾ ਹੀ ਕੱਢੇ ਚ ਗੱਜੂਗਾ
ਮੇਰਾ ਹਮੇਸ਼ ਕਾੜੀ ਰਸਮੀ
देखी तेरा गड्ढा चढ़ जावे
हम आगल से लगा ले मेरी जान.
Laisse-moi capter l'ami, les bébés nous danser. Te connais comme un mot ensemble. C'est à moi bien fort dans tous les bras. Amina danser ensemble.
मैं सारा जहां भूल गया, बाहों में तेरी झूल गया.
Donne-moi ta confiance, entre l'amour. Nous la vie m'a changé ensemble.
मीठा मीठा दर्द लिया, रात ना कहीं अब बुझिया.
Chilae ola dile, chilae ola dile, chilae ola dile, ola la la.
मेरा दिल ले ले, मेरा दिल ले ले, मेरा दिल ले ले, क्यों नहीं ले ले.
ਕੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਣਾਮ. ਲਓ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ. ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਤਾਰਿਆ ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਮੁੱਲ. ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਤਾਰਿਆ ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਮੁੱਲ. ਤੂੰ ਚੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਲ ਲਹਿਰਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਜੋ ਬਾਹਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਾਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਜੋ ਬਾਹਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਾਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਚੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ. ਲਾਲ ਕਿਲੇ ਦੀ ਲਾਲੀ ਕਦੇ ਬਹਾਰ ਨਾ ਰਹਿਣੀ ਸੀ. ਲਾਲ ਕਿਲੇ ਦੀ ਲਾਲੀ ਕਦੇ ਬਹਾਲ ਨਾ ਰਹਿਣੀ ਸੀ. ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਗਲੋਂ ਗੁਲਾਮੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਸੀ. ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਗਲੋਂ ਗੁਲਾਮੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਸੀ. ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਖ ਵਾਰੀ ਪ੍ਰਣਾਮ, ਤੂੰ ਸਾਡੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਵਧਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਜੋ ਬਾਹਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਾਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਚੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ. ਡੋਲ ਡੋਲ ਰੱਤ ਸੂਹੇ ਰੰਗ ਦੀ, ਡੋਲ ਡੋਲ ਰੱਤ ਸੂਹੇ ਰੰਗ ਦੀ, ਤੇਰੇ ਤਿੰਨ ਰੰਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਲਿਆ. ਜੇਲਾਂ ਕੱਟੀਆਂ ਫਾਂਸੀ ਚੜ ਗਏ, ਹੱਸ ਹੱਸ ਦੁਖੜਾ ਜਰਿਆ. ਉਹ ਜੇਲਾਂ ਕੱਟੀਆਂ ਫਾਂਸੀ ਚੜ ਗਏ, ਹੱਸ ਹੱਸ ਦੁਖੜਾ ਕੱਟਿਆ. ਗੈਰਤ ਦੀ ਤਸਵੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਚਮਕਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਾਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਚੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ. ਚੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ. ਹੋ ਕੁੱਲ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਅੱਜ ਜਾਣੇ, ਕੁੱਲ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਅੱਜ ਜਾਣੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਉੱਚਾ ਸੁੱਚਾ ਨਾਂ. ਕੁੱਲ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਅੱਜ ਜਾਣੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਉੱਚਾ ਸੁੱਚਾ ਨਾਂ. ਸੋਨੇ ਦੀ ਚਿੜੀਆ ਦਾ ਚਿੰਨ ਤੂੰ ਭਾਰਤ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਨਾਂ. ਸੋਨੇ ਦੀ ਚਿੜੀਆ ਦਾ ਚਿੰਨ ਤੂੰ ਭਾਰਤ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਨਾਂ. ਅਮਰ ਰਹਿਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਰਾਖੇ, ਅਮਰ ਰਹਿਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਰਾਖੇ, ਤੂੰ ਰਾਖੀ ਕਰਵਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਜੋ ਵਾਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਾਨਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਉਹ ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਤਾਰਿਆ ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਮੁੱਲ. ਉਹ ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਤਾਰਿਆ ਮਹਿੰਗਾ ਮੁੱਲ. ਤੂੰ ਚੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਲ ਲਹਿਰਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਜੋ ਵਾਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਜਾਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਵਾਰ ਗਏ ਜੋ ਜਾਨਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਦਿਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਦਿਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ.
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਦਿਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹਿ ਚੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਲ ਤਰੰਗਿਆ ਚੁੱਲ
बहुत खूब कि हो जान ऐसे वास्ते सुची जी वास्ते तालियां प्लीज वेरी गुड so now दोस्तों our next item is Desh Rangila जी हाँ so the artists you ready that's good spirit thank you Jai Hind that's it
But
bye.
Before they come out, they just need a few minutes more before they do their presentation.
Yes.
We'd like to say a quick thank you again to
the State Bank of India.
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 Yes, the State Bank of from ATN, and also my humble thanks to Mr. Mohan Jit, the representative of ATN for Montreal, by the Montreal for ATN.
So now it's time to spin that wheel. Geeta Bali Gupta. I would like to thank you all for being a great audience, for really making this day a sunshiny event. Because once again, there was so much rain, but so much spirit, and that's what matters at the end of the day. A special Jai Hind to all of you. God bless you and your families. And we'll see you next time.
हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आप सब ने हमारा साथ दिया इस बारिश में भी, अपने बच्चों के साथ आप बैठे हुए हैं, सब के सब जो श्रद्धा जो दिल में एक उमंग लेके आप आए हैं. Thank you very much. I say you everybody, Jai Hind.